Hello, my name is Dan Buckfitch, composer of Rhythm and the New World in the Age of Machines. I would like to speak for a few moments about the percussion section, beginning with the four most common to concert band percussion parts. First, timpani. This is written for 4 drums. Tuning instructions are on the part. Play with general mallets. Towards the end, you'll play 2 conga drums, also played with general mallets, and then eventually with hands. There's a timpani solo at measure 473 that you might want to play with harder mallets. Second, Bell's xylophone. 1 player, hard plastic mallets work on both instruments. You play shikere at the end. Third, vibraphone, always played with 4 mallets. Fourth, 1 player playing triangle, hand cymbals, also called crash cymbals, tam-tam, also called gong, African claves. I'm holding a pair of African claves made by Latin percussion. They're lower pitched than standard claves. And you try to get the lowest pitch and the most resonant sound you can get. In addition to those 4 percussion parts, there are 2 drum set parts. A contemporary, modern set, just like you would play in any jazz group or jazz band, except the floor tom is covered with a towel from the beginning to measure 411. The towel is bath towel sized, inexpensive, Walmart, Target, whatever. And it's draped over the tom-tom. It's most effectively played with the butt end of the sticks. It gives this kind of motor machine sound. Most unusual for this piece is the drum set I refer to as the Sonny Greer drum set. Sonny Greer met Duke Ellington in 1919 and was Ellington's only drummer from 1923 to 1951. He was famous for his collection of leady drums and percussion, used most often for the famous Cotton Club shows in the 1930s. Timpani, chimes, vibraphone, gongs, plus his typical swing-era drums, snare drum, bass drum, tom-toms, and cymbals. In Rhythm and the New World in the Age of Machines, I reference 2 of the most classic Ellington compositions. From 1930, Mood Indigo. This would be in measures 52 to 65. And from 1940, Cotton Tape, measures 97 to 168. Although Sonny Greer was surrounded by percussion instruments, on these 2 pieces he played a 14 by 28 inch bass drum. That's actually what this drum is. For your purposes, a 28 inch marching bass drum, even a 26, maybe a 30. The issue that's of utmost importance, though, is that there's no muffling. It needs to ring. It's played with a soft beater. I'll be sending one of those along. It's a quite unusual bass drum sound if you're used to playing a modern contemporary drum set that's muffled. No muffling on either head, tuned as low as possible. Sonny Greer actually used to use a timpani head tuned to a G. That's not important for us, but timpani, or a bass drum tuned as low as possible, no muffling. Snare drum is a 6.5 by 14 inch drum, preferably tuned lower than modern snare drums. This is a crash cymbal, 16 inch. Hi-hat cymbals, the smaller the better, although the standard 14 inch would work fine. The Leedy Drum Company's hi-hat stands back in the day were, like other companies' stands, somewhat unreliable. So Sonny Greer didn't play the hi-hat with his foot until the 1950s. He'd leave it sizzling like that. Measure 23. 1, 2, 3, 4. On and on. The swing era brushes at measure 45, 46, 47, measure 48. Same tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Left hand. Right hand slides from 2 to 3 and 4 to 1. 4. Bass drum is slightly louder than you think it should be. Same tempo at 72. This is kind of concert band. Concert band pseudo bass drum, kind of snare drum. 1, 2, 1, 2. On and on. Hi-hat. Measure 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. The cut time. Same tempo, twice as fast. No foot. 1, 2, 1, 2. (113). Literally, if you just play what's written. I'm sending a pair of these sticks along, double enders, wrapped yarn head on one end, so you can go quickly from snare drum to suspended cymbal.